Hello, everybody. How are you all? Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. Can we just exhale collectively? Episode 12. Yes, of Archetypes. I was blown away. I was really surprised. And Kuja is pissed off that the neighbors have somebody here at their house. So please forgive her. All right, so let me go speak to her sweetly. Hold on one second. Okay, we have somewhat of a impasse going on here. So, hello. Firstly, to all my channel members, I do ask you keep your fellow channel member, Hilda, in prayer. She's lost two family members very close together, and this has been a rough period of time for her. So just keep her in your prayers as always. And thank you all for being here. To all those in the clouds and my good subscribers out there, thank you. You know, I had a troll tell me nobody listens to this channel, so thank you all for being here. Whew. All right, so episode 12, Archetypes, manifesting a culture shift. The guest, Megan knows how to it was a perfect ending for season 1. Trevor Noah, Andy Cohen, and Judd Apatow. So none of us saw that coming. The discussion was fantastic, in my opinion. And I just want to say that Candace Bushnell yesterday tweeted out about meeting Megan. So I wanted to just share her quick. You know, I'm sorry, the screenshot is a little bigger for the screen, but it says, I love talking to the truly iconic Meghan Markle on her Archetypes podcast, now streaming on Spotify. Okay. And we appreciated that conversation with her also. So manifesting a culture shift with Trevor Noah and Andy Cohen and Judd Apatow was truly insightful. And thank you, Prince Harry, for giving her the suggestion of including male voices, although she has largely been giving empowerment and the platform for female voices. So, yes. I enjoyed it. Just that I see some people are very upset. There was a name that she mentioned, and I can't even jump over to Twitter right now, but there's a feminist that said that they enjoyed the Housewives franchises. And I have to say, it was a guilty pleasure of mine. from the OC through New Jersey. I watched each of the different seasons, but it became too much, and I just was like, what is this all about now? Andy's reaction when he found out that Megan had wanted to be a guest. Yeah, he wanted to crawl under his table and just fade away, being that she had never been called. Now, when he does want her, the messages don't get to her, but I have a feeling she may wind up being on that show at some point. We will never know until we actually see it, but it was pretty cool to hear his point of view that the Real Housewives franchises is like, he sees it as a feminist platform. If you've seen the shows, you know how crazy they can get. Yes. So Judd Apatow, I had not heard his name, know the shows he was involved with. Trevor, of course, knew him well, knew of his story, and for him to speak on it and how his mother gave his guidance on don't hate your stepfather for what he did, find the empathy, basically, forgive him. So we have such a struggle between Black men and women, and looking for the support, especially for Black women. But let me see, what else did I enjoy? I liked how, I'm going to just round it on these two. I liked how she went with not the 3 words as a child and then as an adult, but the one stereotype as a child that they had of women, and then as an adult. So Andy's was women are dramatic. Okay, we can be. That was this whole thing. I think Judd's was women are complicated. Okay, we can be. And then Trevor was, and I love this, an idea. As a child, he said that females were an idea to him, not really human beings. And that was so fascinating to me. He does come to explain it, and as some of these men have come into adulthood, you've gone that some of their stereotypes that they saw as children are no longer part of that whole culture. So, good old Trevor and, Andy, there's Judd, and this is the the doctor. Can't think of her name off the top of my head. What is her name? Tara Brach. She's a psychologist. So this was truly a big, as one of the squatties has put in the comment section, this statement right here that Megan read at the end, or stated at the end, what didn't you do to bury me? But you forgot that I was a seed. That is truly the biggest middle finger that she gave to all the haters out there. I loved it, loved it, loved it. We have 12 episodes. We can now go back and listen to each and every one once, twice, 3 times a day if we choose to. Yes, those are my points. I'm going to jump into the comments, hang out with you all for a little while, and then bid you a farewell. So let me come into the comments. Lydia, that was a mic drop moment. Loved it. Yes, very much so. And so subtly, she just, we're the ones reading all into this, but I would love to ask her that question. Was it truly a middle finger moment? Because we loved it. Church and I love the seed comment. Yes, we didn't see it coming, but it came, and it just was true. Andy Cohen, yeah. That was one of those surprise factors. Now, the Real Housewives of Montecito, I know most of you smiled when you heard that. That man is salivating. He would do everything he could to have Megan. And he even said he would build the show around her. So while we know that's not going to happen because she stated that, there is a certain New York housewife that has had so much ish to say about Megan. Now I want you to come out with your full chest and talk ish about this episode. Lose your mind. Say what you wish. And I bet you'll never be on one of his shows again. Okay. You know who I'm talking about. So I'm not, I mentioned her name in a comment to the channel members. So I'm not going to go back through that. But y'all should have an idea who I'm talking about. Church Nelly, Lord, I hope not. Megan, don't go on the show. Well, no. She may on Watch What Happens, but he would have to curtail some of those questions that they like to, and the drinking games and all that other stuff. But yeah, I doubt we'll see her on there. Black Queen, Miss VS, we love your channel. The Rangers are just clutching at imaginary straws because they are low lives. I mean, I do thank them for the engagement. It's just kind of odd. So, you know, there was, I had a few comments with one who, you know, really made me think that it was a child that was responding, but nevertheless, yes. Thank you all for the love that you're giving to Hilda. Let's see. Hey, K-Elastic TP, how are you? The guests were surprised. Yeah. But I didn't check their social media, so I'm sure by now, either today or tomorrow, they will have something up because usually they don't do it beforehand. Thank goodness. No leaks. So we don't know ahead of time, but this was one heck of a episode, and hopefully you all will listen to it if you haven't already. There is a link in the description, and also if you rather read the transcript of it, there is a link there too. So, hey, Conscious Business, how are you? I hope you are well. Let me see. Church Nelly, did that take you out? Because it took me out, yes. That girl is poison. Mm-hmm. We just never know what she's going to pull out of her hat there. Yes. It's an awesome, awesome thing to listen to. I just have to laugh at that because it's one of those moments. So many who try to put her in a certain quite box that they probably, their top of their heads blew right off. So I'm sure that the rota will go in, but you know, go for it if you wish, haters. Go for it if you wish. It was a very powerful ending. You know, I'm already looking forward to next season. This one was just awesome. Hey, home bartending, how are you? So, yeah. Church Nelly, love Liquor John. You are so silly. You really are. Lydia, life comes full circle. There was a time she wanted to be on the show, and now she is in a position where he is begging to have her on, and she is way out of his league now. Yes. I was standing in the kitchen just laughing because I was like, oh, he is just the woulda, coulda, shoulda. But life is how it is. Like you say, it comes full circle. We never know just in the choices. And, you know, her life is truly in a very sweet spot right now. And yeah, who knows if it ever would have been if her life took a different trajectory if she had been on that show. So we're glad that she is where she is. Yes, Belle Bib DeVoe. Too much. Compton Caliga. Andy has been labeled as messy. Yes. You know, some queens are messy. I was surprised to hear or see that he was on there and then to listen, but she gave him an opportunity to speak to why he feels the Housewife franchise. But yeah, there have been some commentary, and I guess it's not what we think um, behind the scenes and stuff going on the set. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Joan the Duchess doesn't need Anne know, and she kind of let him know that. Yes, she let him know that. He better not say anything negative about Megan either. Oh no. Well, he can. You know, he's crazy that way sometimes, but no, I don't think so. He has enough to deal with in the fact that, when she, yeah, like I said, when she wanted to be on the show before she was so well known, they didn't have the time or the day for her. And now, when they were trying their best, yeah, especially when she moved back to Cali, we know that was not that long ago. Mm-hmm. Eat your heart out, Andy. Eat your heart out. Eat your heart out. Hey there, Elle. How are you? Um, I don't know. It was a good rounded season. And again, don't forget about it. Definitely get out there to Spotify, at least once a week. Keep those ratings going. Kuja agrees with me. Um, and I don't know if anybody has anything else to share with regard to their thoughts on this episode. If not, then I'll close it out. I do want to thank everybody who has popped in. Those in the clouds, hello at the space station. Hello, hello. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming in. So, Carolyn, if he says anything about Megan, he'll get dragged as rightly as he should. I don't see him saying anything really bad. I mean, based on their conversation, what could he possibly? Not that I'm really pondering that, but he'll be easily forgotten. Just my opinion. Okay. Hey, Blue, that dog sounds awesome. If you saw her, you'd be like, that's the one making that sound. Yeah. That's my little Puttantine, Bella, Kuja, as we affectionately call her here. Oh, hi, sis. Giving you big virtual hugs and love because I know it's not easy. I appreciate you being here, though. Uh, Sash, yeah, that girl is poison. We're all going to be singing that all day. Oh, Elaine. Lydia, I've sent you a message. Please tell me if I'm missing something important. Let me look at some. No, I don't have you. Let me see if I have Lydia's information. No. Okay. What are y'all hatching over there? See there? Now you got me wondering and pondering. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes. You have our love. Definitely, Hilda. All right. I'll just say again, go out and listen to Archetypes, all 12 episodes, and put it on repeat if you have to. Because sometimes you have to listen again and again and again and again just to catch something that you may have missed while you were laughing at a certain point, because I always do that. And we thank the sponsors who have sponsored each episode in the season, and we look forward again to next season. So hopefully we won't have to wait that long, but yes. Anyway, love you all. Thank you all for joining. Be safe, be well. Wear your mask, everybody. Love you, Hilda. Congrats, Elaine.